All right, so to graph our inequalities, we want to draw a number line for each one. I usually put 0 on my number line, and then I put whatever number is involved in my inequality on my number line. So this first one, x is greater than 3. Simply strictly greater than means we're going to use an open circle and then shade to the right because those are all numbers that are greater than 3. My second inequality is a compound inequality. X is greater than or equal to -2, or sorry, just greater than -2, so open circle and shade everything bigger than -2. Also, x is less than or equal to 5. And my actual solution here to my inequality is where the two overlap, which is between -2 and 5. Not including -2, but including 5. So my third inequality here, x is less than or equal to -3. So we'll put a closed dot on -3, and since we're shading less than, we'll shade to the left. Or x is greater than 1, so we put an open circle on 1 and then shade to the right. And then finally, I have this written as interval notation, and I need to be able to graph that as well. So from -infinity all the way up to and including -1, so all of this, and then from 2 to 4, not including 2, but including 4, and everything between them. To solve an inequality, it's similar to solving an equation. So I want to first isolate x. So 3x is greater than 2. X is greater than 2/3. And then write my answer using interval notation. So x is greater than 2/3, so not including 2/3, which is why we use the parentheses, to infinity. Here I'm going to add 3x to both sides first, so 14 plus 5x is greater than or equal to 4. 5x is greater than or equal to -10. So x is greater than or equal to -2. So the or equals 2 means we're going to include the -2 and then get bigger from there. So -2 to infinity. My final inequality here is a compound inequality. So -50 is less than 7k plus 6, and 7k plus 6 is less than or equal to -8. So here if I subtract 6 from both sides, I have -56 is less than 7k, so -8 is less than k, or k is greater than -8, and here 7k is less than or equal to -14, so k is less than or equal to -2. Now, if I graph these on the number line, that will sort of help me see everything. So there's -8 and -2. There's going to be an open circle on -8, and I'm going to be shading things that are bigger than it. There will be a closed circle on -2, and I'll be shading things that are less than it, and I'm looking for where the two overlap. Well, the two overlap from -8 to -2. Not including -8 because it has an open circle, but including -2. Finally, we have an application. Safe Ride Taxi Company charges $5 plus 50 cents per mile. Good Deal taxi company charges just $1.75 per mile. For what values of M will Good Deal Taxi Company charge more than Safe Ride? So for what values of M is this greater than this? So 1.75 M equals 5 plus 0.5 M. And now we just need to solve our inequality. So I'm going to subtract 0.5 from both sides. Not equals, greater than. I'm still going to subtract 0.5 from both sides. So 1.25 M is greater than 5. So when the mileage, 5 divided by 1.25, is greater than 4, that's when Good Deal Taxi Company will charge more than Safe Ride.